We've got to wait 5 minutes for a green signal. G'day folks, I am the Aussie Don. Welcome to our Train Simulator Classic live stream. We're doing this gameplay 100% live on this Saturday the 17th of September 2022. How you all going? Live stream chat is subscribers only. Comments will be answered at the end of the stream. You got any comments regarding Train Simulator Classic, I will answer them. Any spam, rudeness or self-promoting will not be tolerated from us here at Australia Worldwide Gaming, and you will be automatically removed and banned from our channel if you do so. We have a team of moderators that are looking into the chat today. As always, they keep their identity confidential. As you know, my moderators work for the Australian Cyber Police. Do enjoy the stream, folks. Okay, so we're waiting here for about 5 minutes. We've got to wait for a clearance. Brendan Railfan, welcome aboard. Thank you for joining us. Oh, Braden, is it? Yeah, Braden, sorry. Yeah, no, I haven't heard from you for a while, man. Yeah, no, man, we all get busy, so don't worry, it's all good. It was like last weekend, I wasn't here last weekend, so I was busy last weekend. I'm going to be pretty busy over the next few weeks, though. I've got my 40th birthday party coming up, so I won't be streaming in a few weeks' time. And then the following weekend, I've got my best mate's little boy's christening. So I've got that coming up as well. So, man, I'm not going to be on as much as I normally are over the weekend periods. So, yeah. Alright, so we got the 801 today, and we're just waiting for as you can see, all this traffic is coming through. We've got to wait for the, where is it? I know we definitely get the signal, it's just, I've already tested that out before. So. Ha. Here's my mate Anthony. He's got his fork license. He's loading up the truck. Alright. Okay, we got the clearance. So we're ready to rock and roll. You are cleared to enter into the main line, London bound 1. Thank you very much. It would be nice to actually turn on the key first up. Okay, we're ready to rock and roll. Do enjoy. today's menu. Today's menu is probably the best one of the week, to be brutally honest with a lot of you. We've been lacking a lot of views. Man, I don't know what the hell happened yesterday, but we dipped under 1,000 views for the first time of me actually being here in the studio in months. Months. I'm talking months. So yeah, not really happy about that. So we're back. We're bang here today. So we got 2 Train Simulator live streams today. We got our traditional Saturday Night on the Rails, episode 75, coming up later on today with 2 hours of Train Sim World free. And then later on today, we will be heading back to the 300 line on the bus, followed by our final stream of the day. We will be heading back to Lake Donny and City Skylines as we continue our progress of our city. If you didn't join us last night on that stream on late last night, we checked out the new Plazas and Provenance DLC. Man, did I get my city rolling last night. We finally built the CBD area. Got the Provenance area established. Yeah, it was absolutely stunning. So that's our lineup for today. It's a workshop scenario, this one, ladies and gentlemen. This is known as London Bound. It's on the East Coast Main Line, London to Peterborough line with a class 801. And we are playing Train Simulator Classic. I was so damn tired last night after that City Skyline stream. I went over 3 hours with that last night and it was late. I was just buggered. So yeah, I didn't get the chance to post any of the live streaming action for today. I thought I'll get in. I woke up and I just got straight into the studio and started working on getting all the fine details together. So I've got 3 of them posted at the moment, including Saturday Night on the Rails. We're going to be taking a nice, beautiful inner city design of the 395 later on today. Southeastern High Speed extension. Go via Green up first. Go via Wayland, Hartford. Yeah, okay. So yeah, I know I've been lacking a hell of a lot of Train Simulator lately, folks. You know, Train Sim World 3's just been released, so it was obviously going to be the case of it taking over, you know. But now the honeymoon period is over, as they say. We're going back to, you know, mixing it up again. No, not live at 2 a.m. No. I'm probably going to be live streaming to. I'm probably going to be live streaming to about 3 a.m. our time, local time here. So that was what I was streaming to last night. So I was playing City Skylines, and that is the type of simulator where you just get stuck on it and just. What's a good long German route? The Berlin Leipzig. That is the 100% best long German route. You get the ICE 1 on there. You can get the ICE 2 on there. Yeah, it's really, really good. You get the ICE. Can you get the free? I'm not sure if you can get free on there. I know you can if you do a quick drive with the RW Enhancer or the quick drive overall. That's definitely the best long German route for Train Simulator. Or one of the best. So yeah, if you want around about 180 to 190 kilometre long length, actually I think it's a little bit more. I think it's 200 and something. Another long one is around over 200 kilometres long as well, is the hangover to Hamburg. That's also another long one. Hangover to Hamburg. And then you can get the extension with that from Hamburg to Lübeck on that as well. You'll get even more. Yes, LZB, PZB. I'm not too sure if they work for Train Simulator, but I know when they work on Train Sim, well, now definitely. Finally, now we've got help on PZB. I use all safety systems now for Train Sim World. Because yeah, I was one of those players. I've been playing for I've been playing for 5 years on Train Sim World, and you think I've ever conquered PZB? Nope. Now, not until they finally run the help system where it actually shows it on the screen. Now I know how to do it. Works out great. What's going on with my frames there? Telling me I'm skipping 21 frames. What's the worst route on Train Sim Classic? Where's Somerset? I don't know. I'm not a fan of West Somerset. I know it's on both Train Simulator and Train Sim World, and I'm not a fan of it. The worst route on Train Simulator Classic would definitely be the London Underground by Just Trains, because it has got problems after problems after problems. It is the worst route. It's highly recommended to avoid it. Do not buy it whatsoever. Just remember to acknowledge every yellow or green flashing light with PZB. Yeah, I know. I go to do that, and then it's just... I was doing that beforehand, because I was sort of practicing a little bit of it before the release of Train Sim World 3, and I was just getting spud. I think I conquered it once on the Rapid Transit. What's our next stop? Potter's Bar, okay. Yeah, I go to knowledge it, and I'm not too sure if it's right on top of the light or what. See, I've got my setup exactly like Train Sim World 2 with Train Sim World 3 with the acknowledgements. So I go, see the buttons were changed over to the N and like all the buttons on the side, and they're all my live streaming buttons. So I'd like to go to page on the live stream. So I changed it back to the classic design of the O button for acknowledgement, and then the plus and minus button next to it. So I've got it all classic button set up. Braden says, I feel like that train just passed, needs to slow down. Yeah, no, it's a high-speed route. That's why, Braden. This is the East Coast Main Line. I know the British Ace has got it. He has the Alan Thompson version, I do believe, and it's all in one, and I think it's about 260 to 270 kilometers long. It's massive. It's a Class 395 a Brabant to 801. 801 was built afterwards, I do believe. Oh, it might have been around the same time. Yeah, it's the same company that does it. I keep telling people that this is a train that's in, because of the colour of it, I keep saying it's in testing and needs to go through the paint job area still. This is pretty plain. It's too plain for my liking. See, I'm all about detail. I do paint jobs for American Truck Simulator, so it's London bound. Be aware of a pack of dogs spotted on the track. What the fuck? Beware of a pack of dogs. Pack of Jesus Christ. When you get the 1000 hertz, you had 23 seconds to slow down to 85, which is actually lower than 85. You need to be around 5 below that, or that's what Matt said. So like to be a little bit lower. It's the 500 hertz that what rips you into pieces, because that thing just drops down like crazy. So I'm always like 15, 20 kilometers below the speed on that. So yeah, I won't use PZB, LZB on Train Simulator, but I've been told that it is, well, I have seen on the forums and stuff that it's apparently broken, which is no surprise. Don't ask me what the buttons are for LZB and that. Oh, actually, I think it's Control Shift Enter button on the numpad area. So right down on the bottom right for the Enter button. I think Control, or it might be just Shift and the Enter button on another one. Sometimes it can be Control Shift and the Enter button on the opposite side as well, but yeah, don't get PZB going on anything like that. Hang on. Yeah, you just have to give it a go. I reckon give it a go yourself and just see if it is broken or not, but I couldn't tell you because I don't use it on Train Simulator. So I don't even use CIFA. The reason is because I like to go out the outside view a hell of a lot, and there's no buzzer sounds outside view, so it's not like Train Sim. Well, you can be outside and you hear the buzzer go off. What are we pumping around today? Well, what's our frame rate? Ah, very good, 70. Frames on Train Simulator is absolutely perfect. I can get upwards to around 140, 150 as well in parts, which is great. Yeah, so you're like me. You like your high-speed trains. That's what I'm into as well. That's what I love about the new German route on Train Sim World. You know, everyone might call it the Tunnel of Death, but man, that's what I nicknamed it anyway. But yeah, it's really awesome. I love it. I've been begging for ICE 1, ICE 2, and I still want the ICE-T for Train Sim World for ages. But you know what I really want to see, and I know it's way out of their league at the moment, but hopefully one day we'll get to 500 plus kilometre routes. I love to see Barcelona, Madrid. That high speed route is off its brain.
What about the channel?
Oh, the channel. Oh. Imagine that. London St. Pat's to Paris. Who has the better graph? Oh, Train Sim World 3 over. Big time. For the new routes, yeah. Train Sim World 3 is good. It's good. It's got issues, a hell of a lot of issues. No surprises. Come across the bug yesterday, which I put up on the forums, about the issue with the passengers jumping onto the tracks at the platform at Garden City. So that's been noted. I haven't checked to see if they've replied to that. I don't think they have, but anyway, hopefully they know it. I did see the JD was actually on a Q&A yesterday on the forums, so I actually threw it up on his area as well. So got some really nice screenshots yesterday on our live stream of the Friday night ticket with the Cajon Pass one we did when we went down the hill and everything. When they got the thunderstorm towards the end there. Oh man, some great, awesome screenshots. Looked like one of the lightning bolts actually hit the back of the train. Am I in neutral? What's going on? Why am I in neutral? Don't ask me what happened then. TGV, yeah, LGV Mediterranean. You know, if you haven't got that route on Train Simulator, I highly recommend that as well, but make sure you get it with the pack, so you get both of them. So you get the first part, which is the traditional Train Sim World version, which is the hang on, Dispatch London, I'm going to need to stop at Potter's Bar. We have a jam track, need to reroute some trains. Okay. So yeah, you get the first part, Marseille to Avalon via Aix-en-Provence, and then you get the other part of it, which is actually Avalon to Lyon, Saint Mary, I think it is, or Saint Marie, something like that. So yeah, it goes to Lyon, which is another 208 kilometers or 220 kilometers after that. So in total, that route's around about 270, 280, I think close to 300 kilometers long. And you get both TGVs on that one. You can get an add-on DLC TGV for that as well. I actually took an ICE 1 on that route not long ago as well, on a scenario that I threw up on, because I got RW Enhancer. I can do quick drives. I can do my own quick drives with it, so I threw the ICE 1 up on there. That was fun. Yeah, it's on Steam. It's on Steam. Just look Just type up LGV, I think it is. LTV, something like that. I don't know. I can't remember what it is actually. Dispatcher, I will let you know when the track is clear to proceed, okay? So we can't proceed at the moment, even though we have a green light there, it doesn't mean we can move. We've got to wait. It's a pretty long route as well. This is the East Coast Main Line is actually one of the routes that a few people, including the British ace Joe, which I have followed for a very long time, even when he was under 1,000 subs, even before he was a Dovetail ambassador. He's got a full length of this one, and well, not the full length because it's massive in real life. But yeah, this is one of the routes that he wants to see added to Train SimWorld. So he wants East Coast Way. I want West Coast Main Line. Okay, so we're waiting for clearance for you. They said they'll give us clearance. Fortunately, I don't have the Swiss routes downloaded on Train SimWorld Free because, like I explained, I haven't got much room left on my SSD drive. I only got 30 gigs left on it, and there's nothing. It's yeah, the more lower it goes, the more it's going to chunk it up. So I need that space, you know. The only way I can lose the space is to actually take off Train Simulator and put it on the D drive, but yeah, it's just the hassle of doing it. I'll have to re-download all my Armstrong Powerhouse stuff again and Alan Thompson stuff, and yeah, it's too much razzle dazzle. Okay, we're waiting for a signal. We're not waiting for a signal, we're waiting for dispatch to actually get back to us. That's tonight. If I get time between this stream and the next one, that's due in 68 minutes from now, we're due for our next live stream. Which is another train simulator. We're going to be doing we're going to be doing the Liverpool-Manchester route next. It's the one that we were meant to do last Monday, remember? And if you were on the stream last Monday, folks, and I said, oh, this one's actually too long, I can't do this one, I have to do another one. and I said, oh, I'll do an individual live stream for it. That's the one that's coming up. So that's known as the Liverpool Line Street to Piccadilly Express with the Class 158. Regional Express, that one. What's our next stop? Surely it's got to be London. Yep. King's Cross. That's the one. So I'll provide all the local times for the people in here in Australia, obviously, Indonesia, India, UK, Germany, and USA. So all those local times will be provided at our community area after this live stream. So yeah, unfortunately I don't have the Swiss routes on Train SimRail Free. To be honest, not a big fan of it. I didn't mind the didn't mind the actual, like, the Arosa Lenny, but sort of started to become repetitive. Like, one way just up the hill, one way endless downhill, brakes. The only part I really like about that trip is the bridge, when you go over the bridge, especially when it's lighting up. The Christmas pack that was added to it was fantastic, absolutely fantastic. I absolutely was a big fan of that. Probably do that again around Christmas. I don't know. They'll probably bring us another Christmas pack this year. No, don't tell. So Braden says that Train SimRail Free is superior. Well, yeah. Obviously, it's got to... I just feel for those players on PlayStation, you know, like, how long have you got to wait for the... How long have you had to wait for the limitation thing, man? If I didn't have a PC still, I would have been on PlayStation still. So for me, it would have been like, I've had enough of Dovetail, you know, this and that, blah, 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 you know. They've lost a lot of people, don't worry about that. Over this especially this last 12 months, a lot of people have just, like, done. That's what I love about Train Simulator. It's, you know, it's got way better, well, not way better, but especially around London, it's way better though. The details, for me, actually, I think a bit better. I like it because it's got way more routes. Yeah, only live stream on YouTube. Our Facebook page is, I link everything to our Facebook page. Well, when I can, I link everything to our Facebook page. I will link the replay of this onto the Facebook page later. Train SimRail Free Super Fans page, which I got massive props from. A lot of people enjoy, so I share photos up on there from time to time on the Super Fans page. So actually, one of my photos at first, the ICE going over one of the bridges on the German route, actually got voted as a very good photo. They actually put it as their cover photo for a few days, so I felt pretty good. I actually threw that photo on as the screenshot competition on the first week of Train Sim World 3 actually, and you know, I got a fair few likes, but did it win? No. I had a feeling they were going to pick a B in SF1. I thought, surely they're going to pick a B in SF1 because they've probably got a bloody agreement with him. Got to make the new boys happy. So. I don't know what's going on with this week's screenshot competition. Actually, they were supposed to have announced the winners, but I haven't seen anything on the forums. They said they were going to open a thread up and give us the winners of the screenshot, but I just thought, I'll just wait and see like I did last week and see who wins it when it loads up on the screen. And as soon as I seen the B and SF1 on there, I thought, oh yeah, that'd be bloody right. Like I explained to everybody, I put them up there. If I win, I win. I lose, I lose. You know, like I explained, they're never going to pick Aussie. They worry about their fucking region. It's like the lotto. Million chances to one. 1 in a million. 1 in a million. Way more. Way more. Yeah, way more. Arsenal fans, Emirates Stadium. Manchester United beat you. Yeah! Yeah, Cajon Pass. Cajon Pass got added. And the BNSFs. The good thing about it is I got a sound mod for it, so it sounds even better. So yeah, the stream I did last night on the Friday Ticket, that was the sound modded BNSF. Yeah, no, they did. No, they added the Cajon Pass, but nothing else since. Coal trains are not out. Yeah, they're out. Oh, it depends what you're on though. I'm not sure if they're on console. If you're playing on console, then yeah, maybe not. I don't know. I don't follow console, so I can't tell you that everything is out on PC. So they've done a great job for the original and the best. It's good on console. It's good on PC. But, yeah. It's what you can afford to play it on. You know? Yeah. Yeah, well, you know, not everybody can afford a bloody $2,500, $3,000 PC. $2,000 PC. Yeah. I'm just waiting for the bloody next update. It's got stuff up there, bloody sound fix.
Yeah, the jackhammer.
God, that sounds like a baby crying. It does, doesn't it? Doesn't now, though. I think that everything's going to be released every week on the PlayStation for the DLCs from Train Sim World 1 and 2. So they're releasing it over a period. I'm not too sure about Xbox. Probably might be the same thing. They'll be drip feeding them. See, this is what happened on PC Steam when they said it was releasing at a certain time on PC Steam with everything, all the classic collection. It didn't release in one go. It was drip feeded over a course of an hour. So actually, I think it might have been a bit more than an hour. It was drip fed though. We'll finish unloading. You're clear to go. Have a great trip. Oh, good trip. Sorry. Well, that's our scenario done and done, ladies and gentlemen. Fantastic 1 hour of game. Oh, actually, a little bit less than the hour, wasn't it? 45 minutes in total, actually. So that was known as the 64-bit London bound. It was based off a real trip 10th for the 15th for the 10th, 2018. So, man, that's pretty close to 5, 6, 7 years, isn't it? It's a long time. Why a woman was gone when it comes in the train. Well, in Train Simulator, the players, you see your AIs and that, and then all of a sudden they'll just disappear. They'll fade. And you're starting to see that more and more on Train Sim World now as well. You never used to, but yeah, you see that more often now. And it's just because the passenger system is broken, completely broken. Even though they've added, hats to women which shouldn't be wearing hats like that. We're just going to make every woman on Train Sim World look sporty now. It's not necessary. The hats that they've added are just, I don't like it. I just really don't like it. I think it's unnecessary. I would like to see them actually lower the limit of people wearing them, if you know what I mean, because it's just way too many at the moment. The umbrellas are sort of like, I don't know, it's sort of broken in a way where you don't really see them. They put up an umbrella and it's like 10, 15 seconds later, they take it down again. So I don't really like that. Anyway, Class 801, East Coast Main Line, London, Peterborough was the route that we did. So that was a fantastic trip and I really enjoyed it. The first time I did the London bound trip, and that one is done. I can cross that one out now. Join us again in 55 minutes from now. We'll bring you another live stream, and I will be putting the details together up on the community area of our YouTube channel for the starting times for Saturday Night on the Rails very shortly. So do look out for those. But if you're live now, 8 p.m. in the east coast of Australia, 7:30 p.m. South Australia, Northern Territory, 6 p.m. Western Australia, 10 p.m. New Zealand, 11 a.m. UK, 12 p.m. Germany, 6 a.m. Boston, 3 a.m. Los Angeles, 7 a.m. Brazil, 5 a.m. Mexico City, 5 p.m. Indonesia, and 3:30 p.m. India is when we start on our Saturday Night on the Rails episode 74. Set the reminder now, give it a big thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever way, suits me fine. And we'll see you on the Rails again in 54 minutes. Hooroo!